talk a little bit about the immunity healing routine that I want to share with you today. Okay, we've talked about the theory and some of the guidelines and factors that I recommend. But what is this particular routine that will help you? Something you can do for 15-20 minutes each day that will increase your immunity. Okay, so this routine consists of 5 parts. Each part you can do for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, the first part is tapping, and I will show you in a minute how you would do that. The second is the Surya Mudra with Surya Mantra. I already have introduced the concept, the healing power of Surya, our sun. You must remember that what we think of as a body, just the sun, is not an inert body. Okay, it is actually the body of a great being, Surya, that inhabits this sun. Okay, just as we have a soul that inhabits this body, when you look at me, you're not just looking at this body. When I look at you, I'm not looking at your body only. When I talk to you, I'm talking to the being within you, the soul within you. That's why I say namaste. I bow to the indweller within each and every one of you. Okay, I'm not bowing to your body. I'm not even bowing to your mind. Okay, so please remember that the sun is not just a dead matter. There's a great being there that is looking after our whole solar system. Okay, so that is the Surya. And it gives us the light, it gives us heat. Without the sun, the earth dies. But the sun also gives us the pran, the living life force. Okay, the Surya is the greatest healer in our solar system. Okay, so we always invoke the sun. And we have a mudra for the sun, and we have a mantra that we will learn for the sun, which will help us connect with the energy, healing energy of the sun. Next, we're going to introduce the prana mudra. Okay, this prana mudra is a connection of the fingers which help to increase the pran in your body, that you can draw more pran. And the mantra we're going to be using is the one for Hanuman. Okay, Hanuman, what they call the monkey god, he's actually the son of air, and he is embodiment of pran. Okay, he's a great warrior, and he's a great protector. So if you want protecting, you want to defeat your enemies, whether they're internal or external, and you want to increase the pran, you can pray and use the mantra of Hanuman. Fourth, we're going to work on the throat chakra. We have a mudra for that and the beach sound. The beach mantra is the seed sound. It is made of very simple sound, repeated many times, but those simple sounds can connect with a very strong energy. Okay, so that is called the seed sound, the beach sound. And finally, we're going to do some Om chanting. The yogis teach us that the universe vibrates with the sound of Om, and that Om is the highest vibration that we can access. Okay, so when we chant Om, we are not just healing ourselves, our environment, but everything in the whole universe. If we can bring ourselves back to the vibration of Om, we will be truly healed. So Om chanting is always highly recommended. Okay, so this is the routine that we will be doing today and learning. So the first is tapping exercise. Now, this is very easy and gentle to do, and I'm going to demonstrate it. The sequence is that we will tap on the head, we will tap on the chest and the sternum and then the back and the kidneys. Okay, the kidneys, on top of the kidneys are the adrenal glands, and those are very important for our hormonal system. Okay, we have many glands, okay, in the head and in the chest. We have the thymus, we have the thyroid here. Okay, so tapping is a very good method of connecting us and with our body, as well as stimulating the endocrine system in our body. So I'm going to demonstrate, and then we'll go back to the presentation. Okay, so first you can make a fist, gentle fist, and you can tap your head. It's gently done, and we don't do like this, okay? It is done like alternately. Okay, so that's the kind of action that we are looking for. You can hear the sound of the tapping. So that's enough for the head. Okay, then we're going to tap the chest. Of course, you should take off your Rudraksha malas and other things when you're doing this. You can also take off your glasses if you're tapping your head. Okay. So that is the chest. Then we will do the sternum. Okay, these are very favorite exercises that the yogis do in the mountains and away from the people. You know, it's almost taken for granted, and the Taoists do something similar also that I've found. So now I'm going to do the back, lower back near the hips. Middle back, a little higher where the adrenal glands are. Okay. Om. So that's enough tapping. So how long you do it? Minimum of 3 minutes, maximum of 5 minutes. So that's the tapping. And let me see, there's in the chat mode. If anybody has any particular questions, I've just, looking at the chat mode. If anybody has any questions about the tapping, you can ask now, or you can ask a little later. Okay. So any questions? No? Okay. So we'll carry on. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the Surya Mudra, okay, and mantra. So in the Surya Mudra, it is on both hands. You're going to keep the index finger and the middle finger together and bend the ring finger and put your thumb over the second joint of your ring finger. Okay, this is the Surya Mudra, and it helps to stimulate the thyroid gland and improves the digestion, reduces anxiety and stress. Okay, how does it do that? Well, improving the digestion is very simple because the sun is obviously connected to fire. And fire is connected to digestion. Okay, so if you stimulate the fire, it will improve your digestion. Okay, but it is not just that. There's different levels of pran in your body, and the stimulating with the Surya Mudra helps to increase the pran to your thyroid, to your throat chakra. Okay, so this is the Surya Mudra. And you do it with both hands. Okay. And then the mantra. Okay, so the mantra is Om Haram Harim Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Om Ram Rim Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Om Ram Rim Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Okay, so now repeat one word at a time with me so you can learn it. Om, Om, Ram, Ram, Rim, Rim, Raum, Raum, Sa, Sa, Surye, Surye, Namaha, Namaha. Om Ram Hrim Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Okay, so now repeat with me. Om Ram Hrim Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Om Ram Rim 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 Raum Sa Surye Namaha. Om. Okay, now when we are actually doing it, we will be doing it silently. Okay, and we'll have both hands, with the Surya Mudra. We're going to have both hands in the Surya Mudra. And then we're going to place it. I don't think you can see it right now, but I'm actually placing it at the level of my navel. Okay, so you'll be saying this sort of mentally for a few minutes. Okay, you can do 3 to 5 minutes mentally, holding the mudra down there. Okay, so that is the practice of the Surya Mudra and the Surya Mantra. And I'll give you a few minutes to practice yourself. And if you have any questions, going to go into the chat area. You can ask me from the chat area. We're going to be doing the Prana Mudra and the mantra for Pran, which is the Hanuman mantra. Okay, so this one, the mudra is made by bending the ring finger and the pinky finger together and touching the thumb, and the first two fingers are straight out. Okay, so we do that with both hands, okay? And we place them at the heart level, okay, like this. This improves life force, improves the immunity and self-control, and stabilize the body and the mind. Okay, so it's a very powerful mudra, and highly recommend you do this every day. Now, the mantra for this particular mudra that we're going to use is from Hanuman. Om Hum Hanumate Vijayam. 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 So repeat after me, word for word. Om, Om, Hum, Hum, Hanumate, Hanumate, Vijayam, Vijayam. Om, Om, Hum, Hum, Hanumate, Hanumate, Vijayam, Vijayam. Om, Hum, Hanumate, Vijayam. Om, Hum, Hanumate, Vijayam. Okay, now repeat with me together. Chant. Om Hum Hanumate Vijayam. 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 Om. Okay, so now I'm going to let you practice on your own. So form the mudra. Okay, place it at the level of your heart center, near the heart, chest area, and repeat the mantra mentally. Om Hum Hanumate Vijayam. Okay, for a few minutes. Try to feel the energy flow, the blessings of Lord Hanuman. Om. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next technique. So this is for the throat chakra, the Vishuddha chakra, and the mantra for it. Okay, the mudra for the Vishuddha chakra is called Grantita mudra, and it is formed by grasping both hands together, fingers interlaced, grasped together, and the thumb and index finger of each one is actually forms the chin mudra. They're touching. Okay, so this is the Grantita mudra, and it is made at the throat center. It stimulates and balances the thyroid gland, stimulates the glands in the brain as well, improves immunity and reduces stress. So should do this at least 5 minutes every day. Okay, and the beach sound for it is hung. Om hung, 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 om hung. So repeat after me. Om, om, hung, hung, om, om, hung, hung, om, om, hung, hung. Now let's repeat together. Om, hung, 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 om, hung. Okay, now you do it yourself for a few minutes. Okay, form the mudra, place it near your throat chakra, the front. The throat chakra is actually at the back here. Okay, when you feel the vibration, the throat chakra is actually at the back. All right, but we're placing it in the front and we're feeling the vibration all the way to the throat chakra. And repeat the seed sound, the bij mantra of Om Hum silently. Om, Om, Om. Okay, so that is the fourth technique in this program. I'm going to go to the last one, which is the chanting of Om. Okay, now Om is made up of 3 sounds, seed sounds. They're made up of Ah, Okay, so we can chant Om in many different ways. You can just chant Om, 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 Om. I always start off chanting Om, 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 Om. And then I would chant using this particular mudra, which is given by my master, Yogi Raj. It is called the Guru Shishya mudra. So the index fingers are together pointing up, the thumbs are together pointing inwards. You place it at the navel, okay, and I would chant Ah, 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 Ah. Ha is the sound of Lord Brahma, the creative sound. It is also the sound that can help you loosen up the Brahma Granthi, the lock that ties us to materialism. Okay, the Ah sound. Then the Oo sound. I touch the thumbs to the bottom of where the sternum becomes soft. Okay, so that is where we do the ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Okay, so that is the oo sound, which is for Lord Vishnu, the preserver. So, excuse me. So the heart center, that is where we have these karmic relationships, and the oo sound can help to loosen up some of the karma, okay, for the karmic relationships that we have. You'll help us to develop more loving relationships. Then the final one is the sound. That is the sound of Lord Shiva. Okay, sound, and that is to dissolve the Rudra Granthi so that we can see reality, so that we are not fooled by illusion. Okay, so we form the same mudra, place it at the mid-eyebrow, and we take a deep breath. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, so that is a good way to chant the sound of Om. Okay, so that it will stimulate and balance all the major chakras in your body, and also help loosen up some of the granthis, the knots of karma in your body. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes to practice this. Remember, use the Guru Shishya mudra, and at the navel, the heart, mid-eyebrow. Go ahead. Om, Om, Om. So there was a question about the mudra that I used for the chanting of Om. Okay, so it is like this. I hope that is clear. Okay, so the thumbs are pointing inwards, like here, you can see. Okay, so the same at the navel, the heart, and then the third eye. So I hope everybody can see how this is formed. Okay, so it's like a T square type of thing, okay, or the right triangle. So the index finger is pointing up. It's called the Guru Shishya Mudra because it takes the divine energy to come, and the thumb is yourself. So you're pointing inward to yourself. So you're bringing the divine energy into yourself. This is called the Guru Shishya Mudra. Okay, I hope that is clear. If it is not, text me again. I think that's was one of the questions. And there was a question about when to do the tapping. Okay, the tapping is best done right after you wash your face and brush your teeth. That is the best time to do the tapping, when you wake up after you brush your teeth and wash your face. Okay, that is the best. But anytime you can do the tapping, but the best is at that particular time. This whole practice is best done early in the morning. For 15-20 minutes, you do this, and then the rest of the day you're fixed. Okay, and it's best done, before you do your personal spiritual practice, your meditation. It will energize you more, wake you up. Okay, you'll be more awake. You don't need the coffee, although I enjoy the taste of the coffee. All my friends, brothers and sisters, you all know, you bring me the Starbucks coffee. Desmond knows that very well. Okay, but it's more for the taste than for waking up. Okay, it's not a bad habit, so it's okay. All right, so this is a very good way to wake up. The tapping, and then you do the Surya mudra and mantra, then you do the prana mudra and mantra, then you do the Vishuddha, the throat chakra mudra and mantra, and then you do the Om chanting. Okay, so it's best to do them all together. But if you can actually do 5 minutes of each at different times of the day, it's also okay. You can do the tapping, after brushing your teeth and in the morning, and do the Surya Mudra at an hour later, or do this, that, as long as you do them all together. I mean, all of them. But the reason I put them together is because human nature being what it is, you say, I'll do that in the evening, and come evening, you will forget, or there's no time, or you've just eaten, I can't do this, or I can't do that. Okay, so generally, once you've eaten, you should wait for an hour or so. This is not like the Kriya practice, where you have to wait 2.5 hours after eating. But still, it has an effect on your, physical and energetic body. So you should wait at least an hour or more before you do this practice. So it's best to do them together. Then you won't forget. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so what I recommend doing is, always, this is done, you always do the ah first, and do all the ah, finish ah, then go to do the oo, and then do the sound. It's not like do one ah here, oo, and then here. Finish all the ah sound. And generally speaking, what I do is that I take a breath, and then I say, ah. Take another breath. Third breath. Okay, so this one is done aloud. So I use 3 breaths as a minimum. If you want to do more, you can do 5 breaths or 7 breaths or 9 breaths, but generally 3 is good. Okay, so you do 3 breaths of chanting the ah until you're out of breath. Take another breath, and then you finish 3 breaths. And then you go to the heart, take another deep breath and do 3 there. Go to the Rudra Granthi or the Agya Chakra and do 3 there, okay, for the sound. So that's how I would recommend you do it. All right? So, any other questions? So today I've talked about, why we have weak immunity and why we get sick because of karma, what types of karma we're more concerned with, and how we can easily work with the prarabdha karma, which is not fixed, and even the ones which are fixed, unfixed. So those are changeable, easier than the totally fixed ones. Okay, so, and then I introduced 5 techniques, which is first the tapping, and then the Surya Mudra and the mantra, and then the Pran Mudra. Okay, so it's actually very easy to go. I don't know if you notice, if you go from the Surya Mudra, you just, they're both like this, and you just come like this, and you are into the Pran Mudra. Okay, and then when you do the Granthita Mudra, okay, here, okay, so it's quite simple and easy to get to. So is there any other questions? That is for and then we finish with the Om chanting. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this sharing. I thought this is a good time to share something like this, even though my focus is mostly on spiritual path and on Kriya Yoga. If people get sick, they cannot do their Kriya Yoga. This is a time where people are very afraid of disease and sickness. So I think it's important to give them something that will help them improve their immunity. Om Anandamanandakara Prasanam Yana Swarupam Nijaboda Rupam Yogendra Medium Bavarogya Vaidyam Shrimat Kurum Nityam Maham Bhajami. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So go in peace and keep safe. And please make use of these techniques if you can. Om.